Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This market recap is for Tuesday, September 26, 2023. It was a down day today. Shorts are starting to work. Market has been falling. Right now, I've got up the top 7 stocks in the market. Top 8 and the Vanguard Total Stock Market Index. You can see that Apple has broken this line of support here and has fallen down 2.3%. Amazon, big down day, 4%, breaking this 3-day range and below the 100. Google is also broken down, may find support right at this range right here. Meta kind of holding up, but below the 50. Microsoft continues to fall. Netflix just continuing its waterfall decline. Nvidia holding the 100. Tesla got the pop on the upgrade from Goldman, I think it was. So I was going to 400. It's fallen below this, down to 244, and is holding the 100. Vanguard Total Stock Market Index broke down on this day. I got short here and added my position here, and we continue to fall. Market's not looking good right now. I am short and just managing my short. Let's look at the summation index on the weekly. Start with the SPY. Price is below the 5-week EMA. 5 is below the 10. T2108, stocks above their 40-day moving average, is now only at 20%, now entering a buy zone. But I think we still got more downside, but if it gets below 10, that's kind of load the boat time. RSI weekly has now dropped below 50. That is bearish. That's what I've been waiting for, and that's why I went short. Stoch has fallen below 50 in the weekly time frame. MACD histogram's negative, and the VIX has finally started to spike, not quite above 20, but it's about at 19. Let's check the NASDAQ. Same thing on the NASDAQ. Price is below the 5-week. 5-week is below the 10-week. Price has fallen below on the RSI. Weekly has fallen below 50. Stoch is below 50. MACD is negative. Check the VTI. All same thing. Everything's in a pullback. Check the daily. Went short here, added my position here, and we got a little, bump day, and then fell right down. So we will bounce eventually. It's just, is this where we're going to? Kind of looks like we might be hitting some support. I thought we might bounce after this day here, but we fell right through. Going to use the 5-day EMA to manage my position, but RSI 21 is below 50 and has been for a while. VIX spiking. No need to check NASDAQ or SPY. It's going to be the same thing. Let's check the situational awareness indicators. I've been putting it on a spreadsheet so you can kind of just see it by color coding. It's all bearish. Bearish, bearish, bearish. Everything bearish, and has been for a while. We've got kind of a bounce late August, early September, and that's been it. It's been bearish. So I'm short, looking to make money on the short side. Let's go through some power stock scan and some ETFs, I think. Let's get this sorted right. Only 71 stocks. That's not a lot at all. The only thing really on here right now is day trading stocks. or stocks with just no volume. This is a big breakout, IMVT. Check it on the weekly. Entering the power zone. Again, I'm not taking any longs, but just looking to see what's moving around. Big volume. Huge up day, 100%. Wow. Yeah, if anything, wait for a pullback and a setup. Low price stocks. I mean, the dollar volume's too low. This looks like a good breakout here. Energy stocks, I think, are holding up pretty well still. Coal's been looking okay. Hudson Specialty Chemicals, that's a good breakout the day before. Oil and gas, moving higher. These are really the only stocks I've been seeing. That and insurance and biotech. But again, I'd rather just be short. The wind is blowing short, so that's the way I want to go. There will be stocks that work, but it's a lot easier just to go short. Health and information services, $5 stock, low dollar volume. IONS, this looks good. Again, biotech. It's a nice breakout. Check it on the weekly. Not quite in the power zone. See if we can get above this range here. Biotech and oil. Tech is not working at all. No dollar volume, but this is a great setup. Boom. Consolidates, very tight, but still rising, then boom, on higher volume. That's it for the power stocks. Let's check the IPOs. Okay. Low dollar volume, Lifezone Metals. This might be some Klaviyo. I think this is engineering software. Nice dollar volume, breaking out, consolidating. Be interesting to see if it can get over 35. Set an alert. Create alert. Just to watch, see what happens. That ARM IPO failed pretty miserably, I think. See if it shows up on the list. Yeah, I mean, opened at 56, got all the way up to almost 70. It's down to 53. Check, let's see if we can get some IPOs, or sorry, ETFs. I want to check the ETFs. See if there's any setups here. This This is a short oil ETF. Bear ETF for oil. Oil might have a pullback, so be careful if you're playing oil stocks. Uranium. Great buy day here. Now, I kind of talked a little bit last time about the RSI and what it look. I'm going to expand this. And what it looks like when it's in a bull, when it's in an uptrend versus downtrend. When it's in an uptrend, it's going to hold the 40 on pullbacks and go above 60, all the way up to 80. When it's in a downtrend, it's going to bump its head on 60 and then fall below 40. So if you look here, we were in a downtrend through here. Then we have this little run right here, and the RSI goes above 60, gets to a high of 66, pulls back down to the low of 38, which is pretty much 40, goes back up above 60. This is the signal for an uptrend. Pulls back to the 40. This looks like a great short setup, but it's not. It's still part of an uptrend. And then we consolidate. Notice we go between 60 and 40, never drop below 40. Then we get this bump right here, above 60. Then we get a pullback, not even to the 40. And then we go back above 50 right here. This day was the start of the run. And then this runs 32%. I don't think I would have bought it this day here. The volume's only 61,000 and 188,000. That's too low, but it illustrates kind of what to look at with the RSI and how to use it as a trend following indicator. It's interesting. And then when you know the trend, you look for a setup. See, look at how this oil ETF comes up, goes down, and now we're in a downtrend. And then we pop up and it goes above 60. Then we get a pullback here. We get a setup right there. 17%. Pulls back. Holds 40. Even pretty much holds 50. And then we get another setup right there. And it goes boom. Another 20%. I like using this strategy on ETFs. Might start using it more. When we get in these bull runs, though, where the market breadth is all positive and we're moving up, that's when I want to look for stocks, though. Individual stocks will move much more than these ETFs. I want to look for the next GameStop or Palantir or AMC or Bitcoin. But they're only going to happen during a bull run. The only stocks I've really seen make a big run when it was a bear market was the COVID stocks. Moderna. What was the other one? Forget. Those were the only stocks going up during COVID, though. So see how VIX has now gone above 60. The VIX is in an uptrend now. This is a new shift from a downtrend to uptrend. According to the RSI trend indicator, right? Here's the downtrend. Here's a pop in the downtrend. We don't get above 60 though, and we finally get above 60 today. So we'll see what happens. Get a pullback, ideally to around the 40, where the RSI is above 40, and then we get a setup and boom, and then that's a big crash coming. If that's what happens. TECL, you can see the RSI never falls below 40 until here, which is the start of the downtrend. Comes up, rallies, just breaks 60, just breaks it, but then falls right back down, and we go back into the downtrend. Here's the top of the trend when we're in a downtrend. It's a great place to short right here, right on this day, and then you get 21%. Check out the Dow. We're in an uptrend here. Fall below 40 here. We get a pop to 50. Holds the 40. Doesn't go above 60. And then we get this bar right here and this bar right here. And that's the sign to go short. Labu is in a downtrend. Here's the interesting thing, a Tesla Bull ETF. This is technically bullish, right? We're in a downtrend through here. This is a bullish, we're still holding 40. Like Tesla looks bullish unless it gets a big down day right now. This isn't a setup to buy or anything, but now that we're down below 40, if we get a setup and a big jump to the upside, I'll buy into Tesla. Again, I'm open to going either way. I can make money to the downside. I can make money going long. GDX, uptrend through here. That's the shift right there when it goes below 40. We get a pop, doesn't go above 60. That's the candle to go short. Get another little pop, doesn't go below 60. That's the candle to go short. This is, when I say it's the candle to go short, these are range expansion candles, right? They're big candles one way or to the other. That's a signal. Boy, watch natural gas. I mean, this, when this gets going either to the upside or the downside, that can really move. SPXS, okay. So I'm short and I'm looking to just manage my positions. I'll look for a bounce. I'm taking profits as I go. And looking for a bounce and just protect my profits and keep riding the trend. That's all for today. If you like what I'm doing, please like and subscribe.